Hello, yes, welcome back. As you can see, it's now October the 1st, and I do believe if we look, I might be able to cut the grass. Might be able to cut the grass. I'm hoping I can cut the grass. That's the hopes anyway. Will I be able to? Probably not. But I'm definitely gonna need to... Oh, jeez, that's not what I wanted. No, I want that. There we go. I'm going to drop the front weight first because that is extremely heavy. Okay. It's kind of weird, but whatever floats your boat. Let's drop this fertilizer spreader off. As you can see, straight from where we left off. There we go. So now let's drop that off. Thank you very much. Let's finally try and get some grass cut, shall we? I'm hoping we can. He says. Why are you not showing up now? Oh, there we go. Just looks ridiculous. Wow, that is heavy. Wiggle round. Thank you. There we go. Jeez, that looks weird as, doesn't it, really? There we go, let's fold that up. Let's finally go and get some grass cut. I do believe I can actually go this way for the big field. I believe. He says. Watch me be wrong. As you can see, we've got some growth now, which is fantastic. The corn growing nicely. That's what I want. But my other field, field 13, is down here. You're probably screaming at me going, Mr. P, why are you not doing anything? Is this big enough to cut? I don't know. But I'm going to try. Doesn't look it. But I'm going to try. Oh, it is, slightly. But as you can see, the old Unimog not struggling. Honestly, it does look real janky, doesn't it? But I gotta say, it does do the job. It really does. Oh, there are areas which are a bit dodgy. Looks like it's a bit bumpy in certain areas. I'm not going to get a lot of grass off of this, but anything is better than nothing. As long as we can throw it in the old silage pit, I'll be happy with that. That is the main thing, is getting enough for the bunker silo. But as you can see, Unimog's not struggling at all. Very versatile, I'm telling you. You want a utility vehicle, this is the thing that you're going to want. It's brilliant. Lower down. There we go. And I mean, this mower requires 160 plus horsepower to run. And the Unimog, doing it like it's not even there. We will need to get, of course, a tedder, windrower, get those kind of things. Because we're going to need them. Okay, so you're going to be a little awkward spot, are you? There we go. You're not awkward anymore. Let's see if we can get this way. Oh, yep. Bit of bobbly spots by the looks of it. Wow, this ground is really uneven. Kinda weird, I'm not gonna lie. Wow, yeah, there's a fair few spots here where the ground's just so uneven. So I'm going to have to go over certain spots. There we go. But we will come back over it. As you can see, the Unimog isn't letting me down. It's doing its thing. It just does not care. I mean, this is a brilliant vehicle. If you want to start doing this challenge, this is going to be the vehicle you're going to want to use. Rear 3-point linkage, front 3-point. It is the way to go. Let's see if this can get that. Did it get it? Yeah, slightly. But wow. It's doing better than I thought it would, in all fairness. It does have a lot of power, I mean, for a utility vehicle. So I know a lot of people are probably going to use the MAN truck or the Tatra and things like that. And along comes Mr. P with the Unimog. But hey, if it works, that's all that matters. And this works. So you'll have to let me know your thoughts on the Unimog. Are you surprised by it? Because I definitely am. There's still certain areas it's struggling with, but that's due to uneven ground. And there we are, those spots. It's a bit back there, let's get that. There we are. Back a little bit more, there we go. So when you use this Elmo mower, do you use it front to back, back and front? How do you use it? Because it can be used both ways. If I'd have thought about it, you know, I could have had this on the front and a windrower on the back, or a tedder. But I want this for silage. Silage is my main concern at the moment. Let's get these little pieces that are there. There we are. These as well. Finally, we're getting some cutting done. I'm just happy about that. Yeah, it's not going to be a lot, but at least we'll have enough. Definitely going to windrow it as I'll be here all day. Let's get those pieces. That strip. There we go. No, me OCD. Look, these little tufts. I've got to get them. There we are. This area. Should put my lights on really, shouldn't I? Wow, light straight in the window because that's what you want at 8:16 in the morning. Whoops, my bad. I wouldn't want full beams in the window that early in the morning. So what tufts are we going to miss this time? There's bound to be some. Due to the uneven ground. Let's get that. Get this piece. When it comes to things like this, I'm really frugal. You know, you want to get your money's worth. That's that. Can I get it this way? It really is struggling with some parts of this grass. And that's not due to the power or the machine. It's literally due to the shape of the ground. but is that going to get it? That got it. Yeah, there's a lot of patches. We do need to get. So I can't leave the patches, it will drive me insane. If anybody's the same, let me know in the old comments. When you do a job, you've got to get it. You can't leave it half-hashed. I mean, the odd little tuft, you know. Yeah, like big patches like that, I can't leave that. It will drive me insane. I've got to get it because I know it's there. It's that piece here. Piece over there and a bit here. Did that get it? Yes, it did. The Unimog to the rescue. I love this thing. I'm sure you probably got a newfound respect for this machine. Let's reverse. There we go. That piece there, then we'll get that bit in front of us. You're probably screaming at your monitor or your TV or your phone. You missed that bit! I don't know, I missed a fair bit. Is that it? I think that might be enough. That'll do for now. Right, let's head through here to field 11. Just don't hit these trees. There we go. Our other field is over there. This looks janky as anything, doesn't it? Can I get through there? Yes! It's like I knew what I was doing. Alright, let's scoot. Lower it down. There we are. Get my grass. Very handy machine. Very nimble as well on corners. Who needs a mower tractor when you've got one of these? Let's get that. There we go. Piece. There we go. So you will hear the dogs, they do get excited when they see a leaf blow past the window. Especially Pip. He's mainly the only one you'll ever hear bark, because that's all he does. It's getting old. I get it. Did. Maybe try putting it on the front. Slowing down, maybe. So this is a pretty quick truck. Let's have a bit of go-go to it. Oh, let's get that little piece. So like I say though, this is mainly just for the bunker silo. Tell you what, let's actually do a bit of cruise control. Go about 6. See if that works. Maybe 7. Maybe because it's going too fast, it's struggling. Maybe. Let's just reverse and get that piece. There we go. That seems to have solved the issue. Hit the sweet spot, 7 miles per hour in the Unimog to cut your grass. Missed a bit there though still. Still looks weird as anything, I've got to say. Does look really weird. This bigger mower on the Unimog. But it's done the job. It's cut the grass, that's what we needed it for. Well, we need it for everything. Well, it won't be long and the old sunflowers will be ready to harvest. So as you know, you can't disconnect these mowers up like that, which is really weird. But this is not going to go well. Are you ready? Look at that weight. But because this is all-wheel drive, you can still turn it and move it where you want it. Brilliant. Let's swap to the weight, drop that off. Right, now we need a windrower. So let's look at windrowers. Weeders, mowers, tedders, windrower. Don't want to spend too much money, but I think this one would be good. The Samas. 8.4 meter. Yeah, that'll do nicely, won't it? Doesn't exactly go with the colouring of the Mercedes Unimog, but hey, does the job. There we go. So let's turn around. We'll have to go through here because space is tight. We're going to the big field first. Get that done. There we are. Turn it on, lower it down, and watch the Unimog work its magic. And this is a brilliant machine. And if you've not been converted to use a Unimog, why not? Let me know, what is your go-to vehicles? You know, if you're not using a tractor, what's your go-to? Mine's normally the Unimog. I mean, I used it in my Yukon series, and you know, when I do my own thing on farming, I use it. Love this thing, it's brilliant. Absolutely brilliant machine, this. Mercedes want to be very proud. I don't think it's going to give us a lot of silage, but it's definitely going to be a good start. Swing around. There we go. So I do have a nice idea for a collector to collect the swath. It is pretty old school, but it'll do the job. Let's lift these up and turn around. Now just go back and forward. Oh, my throat. But we're slowly getting a handle on this. Working towards getting the silage. We've planted the crop that we'll need for our production chain. Don't think we're doing bad. But we're going to have to keep it constant, because I'm not exactly sure how much of a certain thing will be needed. Swing around, swing around, swing around. Can't see. There we go. Say, I know it's not going to be a lot, but it's better than nothing. Let's put the old lights on so we can see a little bit better. Lift that up. Because it doesn't have to be fantastic, it just has to do the job. And the Unimog is definitely doing that. It's not letting me down so far. Brilliant little thing. Oh. Turn, turn, turn. So what do you think to WORCO Entertainment's challenge so far? Gotta say, I'm actually enjoying it. You know, when you initially think, you go, well, I can't have a tractor, what am I going to use? There really isn't that many mods with certified power to use with a 3-point linkage. Like I say, you know, you've got the Tatra, you've got the man truck, you have... There's a couple of telehandlers that you can use. But then everybody's probably going to be using those. You know, do you really want to be using the same thing as everybody else? So I was like, you know what? I'm not using the Unimog. I always use it anyway. It's very versatile. 3-point linkage, 3-point. You can have 241 horsepower. On point is what that is. On point. Let's lift this up. Turn around. Lower it down. Now we've just got that little strip there. After this one. And we'll go into the small field. And then we'll collect it all. Honestly, I'm not expecting a lot from this. It's just initially to get us started on the silage. Because we're going to need a lot. Especially over full capacity of cows. I mean, could you put the cows in all the way straight off? Of course you could. But I want to do it properly, give them feed that I make myself. Because I'm nice like that. Right, you will do for now. Let's fold you up. Take you over to our other field. Ooh, other field. Jeez, wobbly bobbins. There we go. And as you say, in the next one, hopefully, we will be harvesting our sunflowers, which are there. And then our corn in our other field, which we brought. Should be harvesting that afterwards. So, you never know. Let's grab all of this. Just hopefully I don't hit the trees. He says as he hits the trees. Not the sharpest knife in the drawer. Seeing wobbly bobbins again. Just can't stop me. There we go. Turn, please. Turn, 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 turn. Do not hit the tree. You're gonna hit the tree. Just knew it was gonna hit the tree. I think the best thing to do is literally just do lines down that way. If I can straighten out enough. This isn't the easiest thing in the world to handle. Turns like an absolute train at times. But it is useful. Turn, please. We're going to get a decent amount of grass, considering what, you know, the shape of the fields and what was on them. It wasn't a full growth stage. I don't think we're going to do bad in yield. It's literally just to throw in the bunker silo, so it'd be enough for me. Just to get started. Don't jackknife. You're gonna jackknife. I just know you are. Don't get me wrong, this is a very versatile machine, but when you got things behind it like this, not the greatest. But normally you wouldn't use it for things like this, so you've got to give credit where credit's due. It's doing things it's not supposed to do, really. You know, would you really use the Unimog like this? I do, you know, because I'm weird. But, you know, in all reality, you wouldn't really, would you? Right, there we go. That is that done. Don't run over on my sunflowers, Mr. P. You sponge. Right, let's get this put away in one of these. This is where it gets tricky, trying to turn this damn thing. Some of the implements' wheels at the back actually turn. That'll do. Screw it. That'll do. Alright, so we now need to collect said grass. And I do have an idea in forage wagons. And it is this thing here. Here it is. Yes, I know, it's not the greatest. Standard. We'll take it. It's old school and it holds a lot, so... And I'm using it with the Unimog. Because who wouldn't? And it's 17 grand, I can't really complain. There we go. Let's go collect some grass. There we go. Let's go. I've got to try and remember how this thing works. Definitely do not want to be going that fast. So let's put the old cruise control down. Right, so there you go. You can see the conveyor moving. It will now lower and it will pick it up. So basically I've just got to drive and grab it. As you can see, it's picking up on the conveyor belt. It lifts it up and dumps it in. Nice. I think in-cab's probably going to be easier for this one. To try and stay over the grass. Just when you thought you couldn't get any better with the Unimog. Oh, Mr. P proves you're wrong again. Did that even get any of that round that bend? No. I was going to say it's easier in cab, but it doesn't appear that it is. Probably going to be a hash job, you know. But hey, it's my hash job. Let's turn. There we go. Let's get it all picked up. I say that and then I'll literally just drive to the side of this. You know, because that's smart. That's the smart thing to do. You know, cut grass, you don't want to pick it up when you're trying to pick it up. That's that bit. And there's a bit to my right hand side that I can see just behind those bushes. So I'm going to try, if I can, to get that. I don't know if I'll be able to though, because this is not the smallest thing in the world. It's pretty tall. Does the job, doesn't it? Look at that. Who needs the big bad equipment when you've got a Unimog? Oh dear. Just when you thought you'd seen it all, Mr. P comes along, proves you wrong. And wow, I've just driven into a tree. Great. Let's try and get that. Oh, I actually got it. Alright, that's surprised me. Swing around. Get this piece. Over 12,000, 13,000 litres in grass. That's actually pretty impressive from just off of this field, gotta say. I know there's going to be bits that I've missed. I mean, come on now, I'm in a Unimog. Let's actually swing around and we'll grab these bits. There we go. And it doesn't seem to be bothered about the speed that you're going. I'm going 13. It still seems to be steadily collecting, so that's a bonus. I do know I'm going to have to straighten out a little bit. So that piece there is just a bit of grass. Don't worry about it. It's a bit that didn't get cut. 80% already. Wow. Okay. Okay. So I do think this thing holds about 20,000 litres. I think. And wow, just drove into that tree again. Skills. Alright, let's drop this off in the old... Whoa, there. It's a bump and a half. We'll get this dropped off in the old silage pit. Say, I know it's not a lot, but it's getting us started. An unorthodox way. Go. So I do like how this empties. If you've never seen it, I'm trying to remember what the buttons are. Control and I is unload here. There we go. Look at that. That was not what I meant to do. I meant to do that and pull forward. Graphics are a little bit janky when it's coming out, but does the job. And it's cheap as chips and holds 20,000 litres. What more would you want? I mean, it's not built for the Unimog. It's built for older machinery. But it's doing me proud. Right, let's swing around. There we go. Let's go. Let's grab this. And the dogs are staring at me. You're not having the cat's meat, Shell. You've had your dinner. Dog's staring at me. He really wants that cat meat. He does it all the time. Because the cats will actually save some of their meat. And he'll want it. Trying to collect it all. Trying. I'm not doing a bad job. Wow, I've got a fair amount off this field already. We're actually going to get a lot more silage than I initially thought. We do need to take into account how much we put in to make the TMR. We're going to need straw, but we can get that from our barley fields. We're going to need hay. So at some point we are going to need to get another cut on this field. And you suck. you tipped. So the Unibuggy is trying to turn upright. Friggin' suck. Really top heavy. Could I have used super strength? Yes. Am I going to? No. Do it properly. No wonder, with some of these stones that are all over this ground, I wonder if I can actually use the rock picker and pick them up. Because there's rocks all over this ground, as you can see there. I wonder if the rock picker will pick them up. There as well, right in front. A lot of rocks. Will the rock picker let me pick them up from off there? You're rattling on. I hope this can lift it up. So, first accident of the day. I'm sure there will be many, many more. Many more. There we go. Alright, what we get? No, get out. I don't want to keep jumping in you. I want to get in there. Thank you. Right, let's actually stop this machine. Disconnect from it. To make my life easier. Right, you're upright. You knew it was coming. Accidents galore. Don't you tip. I wonder if I can ram it and hit it round. Let's actually straighten out rather than try and go round a way that's not going to work. Let's try and hit it upright. Yeah, that didn't work. What if I try to connect to it now? Will it tip it the right way? No, it tips me. Literally. You suck. Now let's see if I can actually... No, it doesn't go high enough. No, not forward. Go back. Try that way. No, it literally just flips it. Ah, come on! Get upright. You're taking the piss. You're not that heavy. There's nothing to you. Get up. Thank you. Jeez. There's nothing to that damn thing. It's so heavy. It's made out of freaking cast iron. Ridiculously heavy. Right, nice and slow round the bend. I'm tipping over again. There we go. That took longer than expected, literally just to get that. Oh dear. Do not tip. Here we go. Just do not want this thing to tip. Keep my eye on the dog. He's pretending he's laying right near the cat's dish, but as soon as you're not looking, he'll slide his tongue out and go and eat it all. Sneaky. 20,000 litres. There we go. Shell, don't even. I saw ya. Sneaky git is. Sneaky. You'll think you're not looking and he'll take little nibbles. Turn. There we go. No. Jankiness of this turning. Come on. Turns like a train on ice. Right, let's empty it there. So we are getting the silage job, but I am going to leave it for there. We've been going for, well, nearly 50 minutes. That's going to be long enough for an episode. What I will do before the next one is I will go over to the field. I will collect the rest of that grass. I will put it in this bunker. And, yeah, hopefully the sunflowers and the corn will be ready to harvest. That is obviously the corn that is in field 3, just there. And, of course, we've got the sunflowers in field 6, so we will need to get that done as well. I do want to get all the things in place so we can start getting the animals, or the cows, should I say. So, I want to say a massive thank you to everyone for watching this. Truly do appreciate it. Hit that like button, hit that bell notification, and the subscribe button. Till then, head on over to Mr. P Gaming's live house over on Facebook if you want to see more live streams from the short fat man himself. And, of course, a big thank you to WORCO Entertainment for coming up with this challenge, the No Tractor Challenge. So, see you all in the next one. See you then.